going to be cosplaying as Leila, the protagonist of The Savior's Sister. This is not going to be a full, proper cosplay because I've literally already got the costume on. This is going to be more of like a makeup wig test kind of thing because I, for one, definitely cannot consider getting a full-on dress for her just yet. And secondly, the kind of dress that I want to do for her, it's not the purple one like in her portrait. It's in the scene of chapter 2. She has like this really, really gorgeous red dress on, and I just want to be able to get that and also have time to make the crown that she wears. So for now, I've just got kind of a substitute. I've got like this shirt, and then of course I've got a wig and a headpiece, which you will see later. So yeah, you're gonna see me transform myself into Leila. I'm going to be using her portrait for reference for this. I have no idea how much I'm going to properly look like her or not. We'll just have to see. Okay, so of course the first place to start is to put the wig cover thing on. This is going to be a very entertaining process for you. I'm not going to cut through any of this because I feel like I always look absolutely horrid when I do this kind of stuff. See, like my hair is already messed up. See, what's the end I need? That's the end I need. Yoop. There we go, and of course, tucking it in at the bottom. And yet also, like, the makeup that I will be using for this, it's nothing flash. I literally just get my makeup from Kmart because I don't really wear it that much, and it is surprisingly decent quality. So next up, I'm going to be concealing all the bad things on my face. Because you know, I am a young adult. I have a lot of them. Skin is very, very difficult to maintain. I get new pimples every week. That is fabulous. Foundation. I mean, before any of you guys argue that I'm already pale enough to be Leila, the one thing that I have been seeing all across the internet is that you can't just put on a costume that represents a character and boom, you look like the character. You gotta make sure that your makeup can work to it as well. Like using the makeup to try and shape your face as much as you can towards that character without doing anything racist like blackfacing. Usually in that case, it would be you're just a different racial version of a character. Like the number of mixed race, various race Wonder Womans around, I have been loving that. This is probably not going to cover everything. Like these freckles on the side of my face just here, they are impossible to get out. I feel like I should adjust my camera a little more. There we go. This would have been like really, really cool to wear like a cosplay event like Armageddon in New Zealand, but I am sadly busy during that. And you know, also coronavirus. Nasty stuff. Really wrecked a lot of my plans this year, I'll be honest with you. Because like I had so many plans to get into so many performance things this year, and like I couldn't even audition for one because of, you know, pandemics. Like, it's gonna be hard to tell what shows will be happening, won't be happening, how they'll be happening. Way to ruin our plans. And of course we gotta get the neck. Oh gosh, gotta do like the chest area as well. That is dandy. I'm gonna have to shower all this off as well. Especially with some of the things I'm gonna be doing later. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a pain. Okay, I feel like I'm not as pale as I want to be. A phrase I never actually thought I'd say. So I'm just gonna grab some of this silvery eyeshadow powder here and just brush it all over my face and neck. If anything, it's gonna make me shiny. And Leila is super, super shiny. I feel like because I use this brush for everything, there's like blush and stuff that's getting mixed up in here as well. Bit of an oops. Alright, I think that's better. Okay, I'm gonna need to zoom into a picture of Leila's portrait a little bit, because now I'm gonna be working on the eyes. Okay, so her eyes are creased, and it's generally just very a neutral palette. That is excellent, because I've got my neutral palette right here. Okay, I'm just gonna start off with like dark for where the crease is, just to make sure we get like extra shadow in the face. Then I'm gonna go lighter on the lids, just a little bit underneath to make it a bit more natural. I feel like I look kind of undead right now with my eyes, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be fixed once I do other things in the area, such as eyeliner. I'm just using like a stick pencil. I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not a pen because it's very kind of natural looking eyeliner. I do like a whole lot of bad practices when doing makeup. Sometimes I find it very, very difficult for me to get eyeliner, so I literally like hold my eyelids down by the eyelashes. That might explain why sometimes so many of my eyelashes can fall out. Okay, I think that's solid. I'm just going to use the back brush to just kind of blend in, make it look more natural instead of hard. Just to make my eyes look that a little bit more like, I wouldn't say mature. I think I'm like a similar to age to Leila in book. It's right now. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to be doing eyebrows. So I'm just using a brown pencil. This is like supposed to be an eye pencil, but I use eye pencils for eyebrows, and I don't really care what you think. This is never gonna come out of my own eyebrows for a good week at least. Well, maybe like a couple days, not like a week. Okay, I'm gonna need to put some eyeshadow in it as well because right now it looks super, super weird. I look super, super weird and on camera too. Solid, solid, solid. Gotta get them solid brows. I think that works. Mascara time! And before you ask, no. I will not be using false lashes. I put them on, I've only worn them once, and they just make my eyelids feel super, super heavy. Like someone strapped bowling balls to my eyelashes. I could not get used to them at all. And also you're gonna see some very weird faces. Probably. As I do all this makeup. Cause you know. For some reason I can't like just have wideness like that. I always have to like go, eh. Also this part always gives me the biggest nerves. Well, 8 times out of 10 I get mascara in the worst place possible and ruin my getup. Something tells me it's just not working because I don't have the right eye color on, but we'll just see once we get through the rest of the face, I guess. Oh, before I forget, she's got a dot here. A beauty spot. So it'd be a very good idea to include that now. Like here. And that's beauty spotty. Now we're gonna shape the face. I'm not gonna go super, super dark for this contouring. Because I still want to make sure that she is pretty pale. For the stage, of course, I would have gone way darker. Just a little more generic kind of shading in the upper face. And some shadows around the chin. Neck. Okay, now we'll move on to blush. So for her, the blush is kind of on the cheekbone. Oh, it's pretty light. Okay, I just realized I need to shape my nose. I don't have the right nose for her. She's got a very, like, close nose. Her mom was like a Roman nose, I think. I don't know nose types. But I'm just going to kind of put a couple of lines on my face where the nose would be to make it look a little bit more like hers. Because, you know, I can't get a nose job. And a little bit in my, this isn't the gabella. I forget. Septum. Septum? That's a septum. Is it obvious that I dropped science the first chance I could in school? Okay, and now we do some lips. So she's got kind of reddy pinkish lips in this one particular photo. So I've got a reddy pinkish lipstick. This is what I use for stage all the time. Oh yeah, that is the perfect color. Look at that. So I'm just starting off by doing my lips where they naturally are. Then after that, I'm going to try and shape it a little bit more into Leila's lips. I've almost got the shape, I think. Just like, I got tiny lips. Tiny lips, big nose. And with that, we're going to put on the wig and the crown. And of course I have a little bit of a location switch as well. I mean, this is not a palace of a savior. Does it look like a palace of a savior? It does look like a palace of a savior.